So before this video gets started, if you're interested in signing up for Instacart, if you want to make $20, $30, sometimes even $40 per hour shopping for groceries, now is the time to do it. I'm gonna leave my link in the description down below so you can get your guarantee of up to $800, guys. So use my link in the description down below and you can sign up to start doing grocery delivery. It's a great way to make money. It's fun, it's easy, and you will start making a lot of money with it. So again, use my link in the description down below to sign up for Instacart. Now let's get on to the video. What's up everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, the Rideshare Hub. Thank you all for coming by. I really do appreciate it. So we have some breaking news. Uber's going to lay off. Uber just announced in their SEC filing, which is basically, you know, they have to keep the Security Exchange Commissions updated. Since they're now a publicly traded company, they basically have to file like public updates. And they just announced in their update with the SEC that they are laying off a bunch of employees, I think it's about 17%. So I'm gonna just sync up my computer here and show you guys the news. I'm gonna read the news along with you. So yeah, let me just sync up my computer here. All right, so here we go. This is from CNBC. Uber to lay off 3,700 employees. Okay, about 14% of their workforce. Uber will lay off 3,700 employees. Yeah, so basically, they have to announce these filings. I believe when you're a publicly traded company, meaning that you can, you know, anybody can buy your stock. You can't just like lay off a bunch of employees without kind of announcing it first, because or else their stock price could go down. And if, I don't know, there's some weird stuff that could go on, like you could buy stock and then lay off a bunch of employees and then, or I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it just kind of messes with the stock. So they have to like warn everybody, I guess. The cuts to its customer service and recruiting teams represent about 14% of its 26,000 based on Uber's most recent headcount, okay? The cuts to its customer support and recruiting teams. So I'm wondering if they're actually gonna cut down support, because I'm thinking that there's not a lot of people driving and riding, obviously. So, I mean, I was actually having this discussion too with one of my friends. It's like, what is Uber really doing? What are all the employees doing right now? Because usually what they do is they have engineers and people who are working on marketing too, and we know that they're not recruiting any new drivers. And they're actually telling passengers to stay home. I don't remember if you guys saw this ad. It goes, Uber, stay home. Uber urges riders to stay home. Let's see if I can just show this. They ran a big ad on this, and it just, yeah, this video isn't moving, neither should you if you can stay home. If you can stay home, we can stop this. Yeah, Uber, like, so the conversation I was having with my friend is like, why didn't Uber lay off employees earlier? Because, like, what are their employees doing right now? And I was like, well, they're probably just not working and they're just paying them. And she's like, well, they could get unemployment. I don't know. And she actually was right. So I said that they probably wouldn't lay people off, that they would probably just keep them paid for a few months, but I don't know. So yeah, we'll see who exactly they laid off. And also, CEO is foregoing his base salary of $1 million in 2019. So basically he's donating $1 million of his own money to the company. But I mean, look at this guy. This is the CEO, guys. $1 million to him. He's worth $200 million. And it even says that, where is this? He's foregoing his base salary. But he gains the vast majority of his compensation from bonuses and stock rewards. So I mean, he's not really, like, he still gets his stocks and bonuses. Like, his stocks are worth a lot of money. I wonder how much he actually owns of Uber. Percentage owned of Uber. or like how many stocks he has. I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't know if that's public data. The layoffs to its customer support and recruiting teams represent about 14%. He made $1 million in 2019, but the moves were announced in a filing with the SEC. Take a look at that. Yeah, so when did they announce this? This was on May 2nd. This was about 4 days ago. Yeah, so basically every time, I mean, this is just what they have to file, and like, this is just public data. Anybody can see this. Yeah, this is what they said. Due to lower trip volumes in its ride segment and company's current hiring freeze, the company is reducing its customer support and recruiting teams by 3,700 full-time employee roles. In the connection with these actions, the company estimates that it will incur approximately $20 million related to severance and other termination benefits. The company is evaluating other costs and will provide an update in subsequent SEC disclosures regarding such amounts of material. So yeah, I mean, according to this, the main cut that they're doing is their customer support, which makes sense, but at the same time, guys, we know that Uber support, at least for drivers and for riders, I believe, is outsourced to overseas, like people in India and other countries. Like, when you call them up, you can tell they're not, like, they're just reading prompt responses. So I don't know if those are even technically employees. I do know that the recruiting team, I mean, they're not recruiting any new drivers, and they're urging riders to stay home. So that makes sense, but 3,700 full-time employee roles, that's a lot. Yeah, so I don't know, it didn't say exactly when they're going to, yeah, he said he agreed to waive his base salary for the remainder of the year. For the remainder of the year. Guys, it's already May. January, February, March, April, May. He's what is that? 1 million? I mean, or no, 1 million. So he's still gonna be paid. What is that? Okay, let's just do this really quickly. So he makes 83,000 a month. So he's still getting paid 83,000. So he's still getting paid like at least 5 months. We know, right? Because it's already May. He's just saying he's foregoing his base salary for the next year. So he's still going to be making 83,000 times 5. 83,000 times 5. He's still making $416,000 this year. At least he's already made that, if we're going on a per monthly basis. And he's still getting his bonuses, and he still has a stock. So he's still, like, the Uber CEO's foregoing his salary. Yeah, he's already made 416 grand this year, so. Uber stock was down more than 2% Wednesday. Uber's been hit hard by the blank, can't say that word, don't want to get demonetized, I need my AdSense, which has crushed the travel industry because of lockdowns to stop the spread. Uber's global gross bookings are down 80%. I would estimate that it's a lot more than that. I mean, there's still 20% of rides being booked. I mean, that sounds a little ridiculous. That was last month, okay, yeah. An updated one, I would say it's down 99% at least. It's gotta be very minuscule. We're looking at many scenarios and each and every cost, both variable and fixed across the company. We want to be smart, move fast, and to retain as many of our great people as we can. I don't know why they wouldn't just furlough most of them. I wonder if they have furloughed people. You guys know the difference between furlough and layoff, right? So furlough is basically a temporary layoff, meaning that they're gonna furlough them until after the coronavirus is over. Layoff is just pretty much a permanent. I mean, I guess they could rehire them, but I'm just wondering why they, I mean, what are they gonna do after the coronavirus ends? Are they just gonna rehire a bunch of people? Like, I don't know why they would not just want to keep. That was my argument with the girl, with my friend. It was like, they already have such a strong team. Why would they want to lay them off? And then those people are gonna go elsewhere. So Are they gonna rehire all the same people? That's why I say, well, why don't you just furlough them for a few months? Even as the company has considered cuts, it reportedly also has been looking at investments for the future. Uber had been in talks to lead a $170 million investment in Lime. Guys, by the way, just to end this video, Uber is not hurting for cash. The Uber CEO already announced, what is it? Let me see if I can see it. He said that, yeah, Uber well positioned to weather this storm. The company said it has $10 billion of unrestricted cash and $1.5 billion committed for M&A. I don't know what M&A is. What is M&A? I should know this. If any of you guys know what that is, comment. M&A business. What does M&A mean in business? Mergers and acquisitions. Okay, yeah, so they already have, I mean, they have a lot of money, guys. Like, him foregoing his half of, almost like barely over half of his $1 million salary is not really that much. I mean, they're not gonna, like, Uber's not ending. They're not going anywhere. They have a lot of money, and they're already still thinking about buying other businesses. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to update you guys with this whole layoff thing, and just, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, but this is the first announcement that I've heard. Oh, I mean, there were rumors before, but now it's pretty much confirmed that they're gonna lay off 3,700 employees, about 14% of its workforce. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks, bye.